1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hickins and Trevor Gear.
Is the time when birds, both human and feathered, choose their mates for the future. So it's all kind of intertwined with this original, almost religious basis, and it's become a bit commercial. But in my view, it's a fairly harmless. It's a bit light-hearted and maybe a bit frivolous. But so what? Don't we need as much light-heartedness and frivolity as we can get these days? So that's some sort of basis to adding on to the things that Dan said about it as well. So that's St. Valentine. As to where Cupid comes into all of that, I won't really venture anything into that at this point, but I'm sure there's some relevance with that.
Yeah. Well,
just to add on to what Trevor said there, he was absolutely right. So when he was when Valentine of Rome was arrested and held in the 3rd century, it was stated that he actually restored the sight of the daughter of his jailer, and before they sent him to his execution, he gave him what I'm presuming would be papyri. That scribed on it. It said "Your Valentine," which he handed to him before he was executed. And so Valentine of Rome was a priest, martyred in 269, and he was buried on the Via Flaminia, which is an ancient road between Rome and Apennine Mountains, to Rimini is the modern version, on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, which went through many other places: Etruria, Latrium, Campania, and Po Valley. I wanted to mention them because I think if you look at the starting points of those words, like comp, for example, as in companion, or lat as in Latin, I think so I'm massive on English and old English texts and stuff. I think they probably helped to derive such words as in companionship. So this place Campania, and that just as a curveball out there, I would look at that and think that's where the word companion came from, or somewhere around that. But anyway, back to yourself.
Yeah, I'm just curious, Danny, because I know I've had extensive chats with you, but I know. I never knew that you believed in conspiracy. It's conspiracy, Dan. How come you believe in conspiracy?
Right, okay, so I'm a massive conspiracy researcher. I don't believe in everything that I read. However, I like to take things at an arm length. If it doesn't resonate with my waters, then I don't believe it. If it does, but basically, to put a very short answer to that, is not everything that we're told in the education system, in the judiciary system, in any system known to man, we are not told the entire truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. We are lied. We are falsified. It's simple. I mean, just the fact that we can read something and then get a completely different story from reading that same thing from a different source just shows how complexive our education system is.
All right. Well, what do you make of that, bro?
Well, I mean, it's a whole conference. We could talk about conspiracies, couldn't we? And I think we all have a bit of an instinct to almost want to believe in at least one or two major conspiracies. That said, I would say I do believe.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hickins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deep Stuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deep Stuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz, the leader of our gang, will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.